welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah with Jujube Crafts and More. If you're stopping by for the first time, welcome to my channel. And if we're old friends, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm joining in on the Twine It Up Challenge. This is a monthly challenge hosted by Fanny at Creations by Favi, and her co-host this month is Lianep by at DIY Beauty on Purpose. I'm sorry guys. Make sure that you go check out their channels. I will leave that in the description box below, and I'll also leave today's playlist in my description box, so make sure you check out the playlist for lots of beautiful twine DIY inspirations. To get started today, I'm going to take one of these St. Patrick's Day signs from the Dollar Tree. This was new to me this year. I'm not sure if this was new all around or if it was just new to me. But I loved the little hearts in it, and I thought this would be so fun to create some texture. So to get started, I'm going to paint the whole area, all the areas that aren't raised. I'm going to paint with the Antique Waverly Wax. And I'm just going to paint that on. And then I'm going to take a baby wipe, and I'm going to just wipe off any excess with the baby wipe. Sorry if my sound is a little off today. My microphone gave up the ghost, so I need to get a new microphone, and so we're going to do the best we can today. So I apologize if there's any sound issues. Just bear with me, and as soon as I can get a new microphone, I will do that. So once I get all of the non-raised areas covered in that way antique wax, I'm gonna take this regular jute twine that I picked up from Walmart, and I'm just gonna start wrapping it around this heart here, and I'm gonna continue wrapping until I have covered up that whole area with the twine. And I'm gonna do that to this heart and the one directly across from it. So this is a little time consuming, of course, but you know, just make the best of it. Turn on some music, turn on a show, just relax and enjoy the crafting process. So once I got those two hearts done, I came in with this white nautical rope and I just did that top heart. Next, I wanted to add some twine to the stem of the shamrock. So I am just going to take the jute twine and I am just going to wrap it around this stem, just securing the top there with a little hot glue. And then I'm just going to wrap it around until I'm happy with the way it looks. I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom, but you definitely could if you wanted to. Just do whatever makes you happy and what you like. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. We're doing all right here in the Collins household. All three of my girls are home for school today, and we still have lots of snow on the ground, but we are working through it. So it's definitely, this at-home schooling thing is definitely a challenge. We don't have internet. We can't get internet where we live because we live out in the country, and we have lots of trees, so satellite is not an option either. So we rely on our phones, and having all three of my girls do Zooms on one hotspot is definitely a challenge. So here it is, all complete. I'm going to take a lighter and I'm just going to burn off all the little hairs and all the little bits that are sticking up. Now you don't have to do this if you're not comfortable with fire, or you know, just don't like this look. You don't do it. So it looks cute either way. And then I'm just going to use the original hanger, and this is all done. And here's a look at how it turned out. I love how rustic and cute this is. Now for DIY number 2. I'm going to take this little pot that I bought. It was like a 6-pack, I think. 6? Yeah. At the Dollar Tree. This was in the St. Patrick's Day stuff. And I just took off, it came with like a little handle. So I just took off the handle, and I'm just going to cover this whole little pot in the jute twine. So I'm going to start at the very top, and I'm going to go around the rim first, and then I'm just going to keep working my way down. Again, this is kind of one of those monotonous things, covering this whole thing up with twine. But on this particular day when I was doing this, I was all by myself and just enjoying my craft time. So I think I had an audiobook going. I love audiobooks while I craft because I can listen to the story, and yeah, it's just one of my favorite things to do. So I love a good audiobook. I just check out my audiobooks from the library. That is a wonderful place to check out audiobooks from. So next I'm going to go back to the little handle that came on this pot, and I'm going to clip off the little plastic pieces that attached it to the pot itself so they're flat, and then I'm going to separate out a piece of the jute twine. So jute twine usually comes in like 3 strands together, so I'm just taking out 1 strand, and I'm just going to wrap that around the little handle, securing the end with a little hot glue, and then just wrapping all the way to the other end. And once that was all done, then I'm just going to take some hot glue, and I'm just going to reattach this little handle back to the little pot. So next I'm going to take this beautiful glitter shamrock, and we all love those glitter pieces from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use some sandpaper here to get as much of the glitter off as I can. And I would say I was about 95% successful in getting all the glitter off. You can never get it all off unless, I don't know, you've got magic or something. So I am taking this home decor chalk paint by Folk Art in the color Sage, and I'm going to paint the shamrock. Now if I was going to, and I may still do this, I would probably paint it in Waverly Chalk Paints Moss actually, and not the sage color. So here I'm going to add in a piece of floral foam, and my suggestion is that you hot glue it in before, put some hot glue in before you put that piece of floral foam in. I didn't do that, and it was a little more challenging to get it secured down in there. Next I'm going to take some gold flowers, because I thought, what's a little pot of gold without some gold in it? And I'm just going to arrange some of these flowers. That there is a paper rainbow that I cut from my Cricut, and I'm just attaching it to the little pot of gold and the shamrock. So now for DIY number 3. I am going to take one of these hats, tinsel hats from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to unwrap all the tinsel. Now, if you know of some place, can this be recycled? I don't even know. I don't use tinsel in my decor, so I probably won't ever use it again. Maybe for filler or something, I guess. I don't know. I hate to just throw it in the trash because I feel like that's really not good, but I don't know if you can recycle it. Probably can't. Anyhow, tangent over. I'm just hot gluing the brim of the hat to the hat itself. I unwrapped all the tinsel, cut all the little nibs off, and then I'm just going to take this nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to start on the very outside edge of the brim. And I'm going to work my way all the way around the brim on the outside edge, and then I'm going to start wrapping towards the inside of the hat so that the whole thing is eventually covered in the nautical rope. So I'm just going to speed it up for you here. I'm just taking a little hot glue and wrapping so that it's nice and secure. But once I get up to this part of the hat where it starts to rise up, I don't really use any hot glue to attach it. So I had to get out a second thing of the nautical rope, and it wasn't going to finish the top. So I hadn't really thought about what I was doing. I very often don't. So I thought, oh, I'll just leave the top open and make it a little planter. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm adding in a plastic bag, and you could definitely use some floral foam here if you wanted to, but for me, I knew the plastic bag would work just fine. And then I'm just adding in some different greeneries. I think most of these greeneries came from Walmart, and these purple flowers came from the Dollar Tree. And then these lavender sprigs, I think, came from Walmart as well. So I'm just arranging them in there until I like it. Next, I'm going to take some of this, like a piece of this Dollar Tree scarf that has like St. Patrick's Day theme to it. And I'm going to wrap it around the base of my hat, just to give it a little more St. Patrick's Day flair. So I'm just going to secure it, just wrap it around, and then I'm going to secure it with a straight pin so that I can easily change this out when I want to. Because I thought this would be really cute to be able to change out with the seasons, like you could do not St. Patrick's Day, obviously we're doing St. Patrick's Day. You could do 4th of July, and then have like red, white, and blue flowers, and like, you know, a star pattern piece of fabric around the rim, or, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Like, I think it could be used year round. So I just wanted to be able to change out that decoration at the bottom there. So here's a look at how it turned out. I think this is probably my favorite piece out of all of them today. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload. Have a happy, healthy, safe day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!